Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, let a few people get on here. Um, yeah, you get to see my ugly mug twice in a week. But the decision just came down, man. I hadn't even gotten a shower yet. I've been working a little bit this morning, still drinking coffee. But everybody's losing their minds over this Roe decision, and I thought it would just be a good idea. I'm not going to sit here and discuss or debate abortion with you. We talk about that enough on the show, but just looking purely academically at what this decision means, um, I thought it would be a good idea to have a little discussion. Now, it's going to be difficult for me to see your comments while I'm doing the stream because of the software I'm using, but if you will ask a question, I'll do my best and see if I can answer it. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'll have the answers, but one thing I do know for fact is everybody's losing their minds over this Roe v. Wade decision that just came down this morning. Side note, and something I find extremely humorous, was the New York concealed carry decision yesterday. And the fact that that came down before this one came down. So, um, really, if you're trying to uphold a concealed carry law, you should probably protect the justices when they are being threatened. But that's just a thought. Um, what I wanted to discuss is that the feds or the SCOTUS striking down Roe v. Wade does not mean abortion becomes automatically illegal. But that's the narrative. That's either the narrative that's out there or that the evil states, the evil red states, are now going to make it difficult for you to have an abortion in those states. And while that may be true in some cases, um, it is a red state after all. But what this does, just from a purely academic and purely governmental control and power scenario, is it actually puts more power in the people's hands. Because I don't know if you know this or not, or if you recognize this or not, but we were a split country before this decision came down. And culturally and sociologically, there are, and ideologically, there are more than one type of people, and those people, man, are vehemently opposed to one another. So, you know what? If you live in a red state and you want an abortion, you'll still have options. Because I guarantee you, those blue states are going to be killing babies right and left. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do that. And I do need to specify that my wife and I aren't in 100% agreement on abortion. I'm a more of an absolutist than she is on it. Um, and you can say that's the misogyny or the patriarchy or whatever the hell you want to say it is, but I don't really care. So, but that being said, purely academically, purely ideologically, and I'm not an attorney, but on the legal sides of things, what this does is kicks abortion decisions back to the states. And it allows state governments and the citizens of those states, because really, you don't realize it, but we have more power over our state officials than we do our own federal officials. But the problem is most of us don't even know who our state house representative or state senator are. Now that's your homework assignment to find out who that is and set up a line of communications with them because those people are beholden to you. So if you disagree with the SCOTUS striking this down and you feel like this should be legal, then I challenge you to get involved with your state government because that's where the power lies, and that's where it should lie. Federal government should be it's too centralized. The power structure in this country is too centralized in the first place. So you want to make sure that you have as much control as an individual as possible because it's supposed to be a government for and by the people. But now as we've seen, it's a government by the elites. It's government run by those in power. And those in power should be our servants, man. And I'm getting off on several things, and I'm doing this off the cuff. Had no planned structure to this, and that's probably obvious as it can be, so I apologize. But it's a power struggle, and this is a win for people. You may not view it that way because of your beliefs on abortion and your stances on abortion, but this is a win for you because it decentralizes the power that the federal government has grasped over the years. So, regardless of what MSNBC and CNN and all of the liberal media outlets are telling you, it's not the end of the world. It is not the end of abortion, for that matter. Sadly, it's not. So it's. I find it extremely amusing that it's doom and gloom, man. If I clicked on a news article when the decision came out, and it was just happened to be an MSNBC article, and those commentators were losing their mind, man. They had just absolutely lost it. So anyway, I just want to come to you and reassure you that this actually is a pretty positive, regardless of how you feel about abortion, because it decentralizes power. And the problem is I hear people complaining about people in office all the time on both sides. And my stock comment is, if you're so concerned about those individuals and the power they hold, stop allowing them to have the power. And that's exactly what this does. So I want you to stay woke in the right way, man, and I hope you're doing well out there, and I hope you're staying strapped, because it's probably about to get ugly, friends. Have a great day. I'm Wes for the Driveway Liberty podcast, and Travis and Dan. Hopefully they'll do us a little live stream at some point in the near future, so you're not just hearing me or seeing my face without a shower. But we'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for tuning in.